What's up, gents? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going to do a how-to gear champion guide for a specific champion today. It's going to be Umbral Enchantress. Now, she is phenomenal. I did a guide on her. If you got her, she can kind of run you through the entire raid, Shadow Legends, but we're going to go over what specifically you're looking for if you're going to use her to her full potential. Hopefully these guides are helping you guys out. Like the video, comment, let me know if you guys are enjoying these, if they're actually helping you out, and subscribe so that way you can actually see my videos pop up and you get to, enjoy every single minute of it. But we're going to get into this girl. So first, how we start off these videos. It's not going to be a full guide. It's mainly how to gear champions. So this one, we're going to start off obviously with the skills. Once we figure out the skills, how we're going to use them, where she's going to be best at, then we can start gearing the champion. So sometimes you see these guys where the champions have no gear on them whatsoever, and you kind of see me build them and tweak them and stuff like that. Some champions that I've been using for a while, they're already geared, so I don't really want to spend $1 million silver to get all the gear off and put it back on. So we're just going to go through with them on. So Umbral Enchantress, if you have her, first, she's got 3 skills. She's a void champion, so she's never going to have a bad affinity. So first attack, 1 enemy, damage increases as current HP decreases. So basic, single target attack. It does actually hit pretty hard. It's based off of defense. She is a defense-based champion, which are always good in this game. So A2, which is very, very good. Very good for the Ice Golem because you get to block the debuffs or block buffs on the enemy team, and they have the 2 people that put up the attack where they attack you back, reflect damage. So putting this on the enemy team helps so much, and it's actually a 100% chance once you book. This is a champion that you're going to want to book. She's very good for the Doom Tower as well. But looking at this, you definitely want accuracy for this champion because it is a 100% chance for 3 turns to block buffs. That is insane. Attacks on enemies, this actually hits really hard. So if you actually did want to do crit rate, crit damage, you can. I just wouldn't suggest it because she's more of a utility piece defensive type champion. She's not going to be your main damage dealer, but she can if you wanted her to. And then finally her A3, which is what she's known for, attacks all enemies. So 2 AoE attacks, has an 80% chance up to 100% chance. So that's why it's so good of placing a provoke for 2 turns. Anytime you see somebody with a 2-turn provoke, it's godly. Like, it is very good in this game. Most of the time it's like a 1 turn or 1 enemy or attack 4 random enemies. This one is attack all enemies, has 100% chance of placing a provoke for 2 turns. So she's very good in PvP, very good in PvE, very good in Doom Tower. So looking at these 2 skills, you're going to want to go accuracy. Defense as much as you can, but mainly accuracy for this champion because it's a void, so no bad affinities and 100% chance on both skills. This is a 5-turn cooldown. This is a 3-turn cooldown. But you actually block yourself with block cooldown skills. So if you put this up first, she can't use this one. If you're in PvE, she can use this one first and then this one. Or if you have a bad Alcazar, anybody that can strip this debuff, you're able to strip this debuff. She still has an unkillable on herself because she places it after she provokes. And then you can do this secondly. So you're not really caring about the HP as much because she has an unkillable buff. As long as nobody can take away the unkillable or have super high resistance, they're going to be doing their A1s. Most of the time, only Rosin I know has an A1 that can strip buffs. Some people strip buffs on the A1, which it does happen to her, but most of the time they don't. It's just a single attack or just an AoE or whatever it is. She's going to provoke the enemy team and put up an unkillable on herself. Phenomenal. So as we're gearing this champion, we're like, all right, we want defense, because obviously she's a defense-based champion. We want speed, and we want accuracy. My main focus on this one is accuracy and speed and defense. So when you're getting up in the Doom Tower hard mode, level 100, actually even level 75, their speed is ridiculous. It's like 220, 2 whatever. So if you don't have a speed booster, you're kind of screwed. With her, I wanted her to not need a speed booster, but still sometimes she actually does need a speed booster. So I want her to have over 200, over 220 speed with as much accuracy as we possibly can get. My masteries, again, that's what this build's going to be all about, is the accuracy. We didn't do any damage. We are only having her control the waves. That's it. So we're going all the way down to the accuracy route, and then the defensive route, we'd probably go the counterattack for this champion. Or maybe this one. So that way she takes all the damage, and if she is unkillable, she won't die. So maybe this one just to help out the enemy team. But I want this to kind of increase the duration of that block buff, debuff. And I want this to make her a little bit more tankier, more HP, more speed. And this decreases the cooldown or the skill meter, but this gives me an extra 50% accuracy, or 50 accuracy. Now looking at my total stat accuracy, we are at 376. This isn't even maxed out because I have a level 12 banner. This could be up to 96, I believe. So that's an extra 30. So we're looking at around 400 accuracy. So this build right here we're going for is around 400 accuracy, which should hit almost everything in the Doom Tower, in PvE, and also sometimes PvP. So we're going to go over the PvP strat after this, but first off, this is kind of what we're doing. I wanted the heal myself thing, so we went with the little bit of HP with the mortal set. So she gets to heal herself 6% each turn with some accuracy set on that. If I have the accuracy set that gives me the 5% speed, I would do that instead, but I didn't have it at the time. So it's 40 accuracy with 5% speed. Having the speed definitely helps with the Doom Tower. So probably replacing it with a little bit of this would help out. So first you want defense, just defense all around. But this, we got defense with the speed. I can boost this up with the glyphs. Defense with accuracy and a little bit of speed. I can boost this up a little bit with the glyphs. We have accuracy boots with a little bit of accuracy and some defense. And we have an accuracy shield with defense, a little bit of HP, but speed. Like notice all of them have like speed, speed, and speed. This one has speed, accuracy, and HP. Pretty good helmet. And speed with accuracy. So notice every single piece had speed and I think accuracy on it. And then down here we want, I got defense, but the defense roll, HP ring, but with a really good defense roll. Like that's really good for a blue ring, 6-star. And then this one was defense with accuracy. Just get as much accuracy you can on the neck piece. This was 34. It's not bad for just one neck piece. This isn't maxed out. And this 100% get as much speed as possible with an accuracy thing. Try not to go defense because she's so good with the accuracy. Like it's really all you're looking for her is as much speed as like the best speed banner you can with accuracy. And then you are all set. So going back to the final stats, we have 36,000 HP, which isn't that much. The whole goal of her is to go first and provoke the enemy team. If she provokes the enemy team, the rest of your team can be all attack people because they're not going to attack them. They're going to attack her. And if she's unkillable, good to go. Defense is around 4,000, which is good for like clan boss and PvE. Getting that higher obviously would be better because then she won't get hit as hard. And as she's getting hit, you need another healer to heal her back up, or she can only heal herself like 6% a turn. It's not going to keep her fully maxed out. You need another healer. For my Doom Tower, I have Bad Alcazar, which can put up 30% heals every turn. So that kind of helps out. But 209 speed. So this is kind of where she's at right now. I can boost her up a little bit. Probably get up to like 215 with some glyphs, but that needs to be faster for hard Doom Tower. Like I said, you want her around 220 speed if you can, for specifically the Doom Tower and like maybe PvP. 376 speed, we already went over that. Resistance, you don't really need. I mean, it would be good for PvP because if you do put up a provoke, you can then resist if them trying to take it out. But that's kind of the stats that we're working with right now. Now, the PvP strat is I actually used her for a while in my PvP team because her auto is the A3. So if she's doing the A3 on auto, she's going to try and provoke everybody first. So if you have the Arbiter lead, she's like 320 some speed, 325. For somebody to go second, they would have to have 270 plus speed to go second and not get cut in. There's a calculator online, you can go check it out, kind of type your speeds in and see how fast you have to be, but 270 is what you have to be. So right now I'm using my Basher because it's a little bit better for PvP. This skill attacks all enemies, increases the cooldown of all enemy skills by 2 turns. It's kind of like the same as Provoke because they're only doing their A1s, but it doesn't, it just, like if they have a block buff or immunity set, this actually gets around it. So this is a really cool way. But his speed is 269, so it's like basically 270, and he's got 400 accuracy. So the same accuracy as my Umbral once this is fully kitted out, but 270 speed. So if I were to take the gear off of him, literally it's just the fastest speed gear I had, plus 2 random pieces of lifesteal. But it's literally, if I take this gear off of him and put it on Umbral, that's what you should do if you're going to use her for PvP. It could work for PvE as well. It just happens to be too fast because as she's cycling through the waves, if you can't kill the waves fast enough and reset her cooldown, she's going to die. That's the issue. So if you want her strictly, like let's say you have 2 of them, I think we have another one in here. If you're lucky enough to have 2 Umbrals, you could put one in all speed gear and just use her for PvP, and there you have like an auto almost win PvP team. Or do it this route where you're just fast enough to go before the enemy team and you're tanky. So that is the route we're using right now because it's more efficient in the game rather than just using her specifically for PvP. But that's really what I would suggest with her is if you have her, congratulations, she's going to help you out a lot. Go with the accuracy route and with the defensive route and kind of like this build right here. But again, PvP, just go speed. Speed and accuracy. That's all you need. And try the resistance because that'll probably work. If you just go like full resistance gear with speed, if you have that set, do that because that's really good. She will never be taken away that unkillable. And then she's just going to kind of laugh at the enemy team for 2 turns. If you can't kill the enemy team PvP in 2 turns while they're provoked, you're not doing it right. But let me know what you think about the guide. If you keep liking these guides, keep hitting the like, keep subscribing, keep doing all the fun stuff. Let me know. But guys, appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. Good luck with everything, and enjoy the rest of your week.